Speak No Evil 2024 is out. Should you check this one out or just stick to the original? Let's find out now. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're going to be diving into the 2024 version of Speak No Evil. Before we do, please do not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. I'll be giving away a $50 gift card to one out of every 100 subscribers. If you comment down below, you have a higher chance of winning and only one winner per month. If you've been to the movie theater in the last 3 months, I feel like you've seen the Speak No Evil trailer play in front of whatever movie you're watching. Doesn't matter if it's rated G or if it's rated R. I was confused when I first heard this movie was releasing, so I was thinking to myself, didn't this movie just come out? Yes, it was in 2022, the Danish version, and that was also in English, so I was kind of thinking to myself, why are they remaking this? Full transparency, I never saw the original. I heard it was pretty dark. I always wanted to get to it, but just never did. And the trailers for this started coming out. We got James McAvoy in it, and he's always great, especially in this kind of role. It's a tough review for the Speak No Evil remake because at certain points of the film, I feel like it was really good, really tense, really thrilling. And at some other points of the movie, I was just wondering to myself, I feel like there's a lot of American horror movie tropes that were thrown into it that seemed to bottle it down a little bit. And as I said before, not seeing the original, I kept thinking to myself, I wonder if the original did that better, where they just kept getting darker while this one let up in certain aspects. Now, I do know the last 30 minutes of the original are different than the last 30 minutes of this movie, but the rest of it is pretty similar. Now, a lot of people are going to see this movie because of James McAvoy. Is he great? Yes, he's great. He's almost too good in this role, in my opinion. Feels like he's having a little too much fun enjoying himself playing this character. I wasn't expecting this movie to be as funny as it was. It was a dark comedy for a lot of the film. This movie is about a family that's played by Ben Dalton and Louise Dalton. They're on vacation in Italy. They meet James McAvoy's family. He's with his wife and his son, and they get along. He ends up inviting them over to his country house. They accept the invitation, even though they barely know him. They go there and weird stuff starts happening. James McAvoy's character is acting really strange. His wife is acting really strange, really awkward moments, I'm sure, as you've seen in the trailer, feeding meat to someone he knows is vegetarian, stuff along those lines. As it's very fun to watch because it's quite creepy. It's kind of that Midsommar vibe. What the hell is going on? Is normal but not normal. At the same time, you're thinking to yourself, if I was these characters and I was there with my daughter, I would get the fuck out. There's no way I'd be here. I barely know these people. If I show up and I'm in the middle of nowhere, I'm not handling this. I'm leaving. Now, yes, they do try to leave. They are leaving, but then a reason they have to go back, which I just did not buy. There's certain moments in this trailer really wish they did not show. However, it does not hold back from some of the moments that really impact you, some of the moments that are really thrilling and full of horror. Again, when James McAvoy is on screen, you can't stop watching. I do know the original film is around an hour 30. This one is closer to 2 hours. I could have kept this one a little shorter because the awkwardness moments that are going on where they're starting to feel how weird James McAvoy's family is, that starts stretching out a little too thin for me, starts going a little too long, where it starts getting just so unbelievable, or I'm like, no one would stay. This family is too dumb. No one would stay in this situation. So then the last 30 minutes where I hear the original is very disturbing, this one starts to reach that point of disturbing, but doesn't cross the finish line. Of course, this is Blumhouse, so I'm sure they wanted to make as much money as possible. They didn't want it to get out that this movie is just so grotesque, no one wants to see it. So they decided to water it down quite a bit. Now, I know it sounds like it's a bad thing. A lot of it's still very entertaining, doesn't make you roll your eyes. You're still enjoying watching it. It still has you at the edge of your seat. It doesn't cross into anything that's going to blow your mind. However, I do think Speak No Evil, a 2024 version, is a really good horror film, and I do want to check out the original, see how they compare. This is a good time at the movies. You'll have a fun time, especially James McAvoy's character. I would tell you to skip the trailer, but we know that's humanly impossible as it's getting played every single place all over the planet. However, I do recommend to check it out. There are some faults of the movie. Still a good time. I'm going to go ahead and give Speak No Evil a 62 out of 100. You guys let me know what you thought about it. Comment down below. We will see you next time on The Movie Dive.